TCM diagnosis is not easy, and sometimes we need little tricks and tips to help us get great results in practice when we are stuck with our TCM diagnosis. This is why today I am going to share with you the 7 most powerful acupuncture point combo I use in clinic over and over again to get effective results even when I'm not really sure of my TCM diagnosis. You know that one of these combos is going to be the 4 gates, but the other ones might surprise you. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, I'm Clara from AcuPro Academy, and I create Chinese medicine and acupuncture content for students and practitioners, making it easy to grasp and fun to learn. Let's dive in. Combo number 1, liver 3 and large intestine 4. Often I get asked, why are they called the 4 gates? Well, liver 3 moves qi. Large intestine 4 moves blood. In TCM foundation, qi moves blood. Blood is matter, so it's more yin in nature, right? In order for blood circulation to occur, we need good, strong qi circulation first. So when you combine liver 3, which moves qi, and large intestine 4, which moves blood, now we get fantastic circulation. We open the gate for better flow, right? The gate is not closed. There's no interruption of flow. The flow is fantastic. I love that the fact that large intestine 4 is at the same location on the hand that liver 3 is on the foot. It's between the first and second metatarsal, and large intestine 4 is between the first and second metacarpal. So really, they are connected, right? 4 gates because we needle bilaterally. Let me give you some example on when we would use those 4 gates. When there is any kind of acute pain, a sprain, a strain, sciatica, low back pain, whatever the pain is, we have to use those points. Toothache, headaches, we are going to use the open the gate and get the flow moving to relieve the pain. When there is pain, there is stagnation always. The other way we can use this combo is for women during PMS. It is a great combo to lessen the headaches, the moodiness, the constipation, all those PMS, breast tenderness, sighing, clumsiness. This is going to relax the person, open the flow, and allow for the PMS to be lessened, if we should say that. We can also use this for constipation, for example, if the constipation is due to excess and there's stagnation, right? So that is a really good combo, specifically because large intestine 4 is the urine source point of the large intestine. So it's really good for constipation or digestive system issue. So we can use this 4-gate combo for so many things. I know you use this combo a lot, so do I, but remember that large intestine 4 is counterindicated during pregnancy, so we do not use that for pregnant women. Combo number 2, spleen 9, stomach 40. If you've been around, you know that stomach 40 is my favorite point of all time. Spleen 9 is the best point when it comes to excess dampness. Stomach 40 is the best point when there's excess phlegm. Now, often with diagnosis, we're not really sure, is this excess phlegm? Is this excess dampness? Maybe both of them are here. So it's really good to combine both when you're not sure of your diagnosis to differentiate between phlegm and dampness. By the way, I created a whole video on how to differentiate phlegm and damp. I'll put the link for you below so you can watch it if you haven't yet. It'll really clarify for you how we can differentiate those two. So we can use this combo, spleen 9 and stomach 40, when there is excess phlegm and dampness, and you're not sure if it's one or the other. Often it could be both, right? But of course, we always want to try to make a full diagnosis because it is going to give us good results. This combo works really well for excess mucus, excess water retention, edema, phlegm, dizziness, and so much more. Love me some stomach 40. Combo number 3, Ren 6, spleen 6, and do 20. Ren 6 is called Qi High, or the Sea of Qi. Spleen 6 is connected to liver, kidney, and spleen. And do 20, as we know, lifts energy. Obviously, it can also calm the mind. When we want to lift energy, we always want to needle do 20 in the direction of the meridian flow. What does that mean? The flow of do meridian or the do vessel starts at the bottom of the spine and comes up all the way to the front. So the flow is going this way towards the front. So we are going to needle towards the front in order to lift energy. And the reason this combo is fantastic, Ren 6, spleen 6, and do 20, it's for extreme fatigue. It lifts up that energy. Also can be used for prolapse of any organs, the uterus, the transverse colon, the bladder, the rectum, anything that's prolapsing, Ren 6, spleen 6, do 20, but also for extreme fatigue. Someone that has adrenal fatigue, this is a great combo if you're not sure what your diagnosis is. Often it's a spleen Qi sinking or a spleen Qi deficiency. It could also be a kidney deficiency, a kidney yang deficiency. There's a lot of options. It could also be a blood deficiency, right? You want to narrow your diagnosis. But if you're not quite sure, because when we see a patient for the first time, sometimes we don't have all the information because maybe the patient doesn't think that sharing some information is relevant. So maybe after a few weeks, we learn more, we get more clues, more information, and we figure out the diagnosis. That's why those combos are powerful to use in the meantime, right? So remember, combo number 3, Ren 6, spleen 6, do 20, lifting. I always think of this combo as, a puppet that just has no energy, and then you have a little string that lifts you. So the puppet is kind of perky and now is working really well. That's the combo. Before we continue, I just want to make sure that you have joined my weekly newsletter. This is where I share exclusive tips and tricks that I don't share anywhere else. Don't miss out, it's completely free. The link is below for you. Combo number 4, the digestive diamond. I know you've heard about this one, but you might not know a couple of nuances, so stick around. The digestive diamond is Ren 6, Ren 9, and stomach 25. So all around the belly button. These points together can be used for any digestive system issue, constipation, diarrhea, IBS, diverticulitis, anything, bloating, whatever is happening in the digestive system, we can use this. This is so key to great results because sometimes when we ask patients questions when it comes to the digestive system, we don't always get all the information and it's not always easy, right? So that takes time, specifically because with the digestive system, there are so many possible patterns. Spleen can be affected, liver can be affected, large intestine, small intestine. There are so many patterns. If you're treating diarrhea, you want to go counterclockwise from the flow of the stool. The stool flows goes through the ascending colon, transverse, descending rectum, right? So if we want to go reverse from that, we're going to start with putting stomach 25 on the left side, then Ren 9, then stomach 25 on the right side, and finish with Ren 6. That is counterclockwise from the flow of the stool, because people always ask me, counterclockwise from my perspective, the patient perspective, think of the flow of stool. Much easier. If it's constipation, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to go with the flow of the stool. So the flow of the stool, as we know, is ascending, transverse, descending, rectum, right? So we're going to start with stomach 25 on the right, and that is the right of the patient. And then Ren 9, stomach 25 on the left, and then Ren 6. Yes? Okay, now there's a little bit of a nuance on the digestive diamond. A lot of people like to put Ren 6 and instead of Ren 9, put Ren 12. Still keep stomach 25 because Ren 12 is the front move point of the stomach. So if the digestion also affects the stomach, not just the lower digestive tract, but also the upper digestive tract as well, then Ren 12 may be a better bet than Ren 9. You can decide, depending on the symptoms, which combo is best for each patient. Combo number 5. Remember that song, Mambo number 5? I feel like I'm saying Mambo number 5. Oh my gosh. Combo number 5 is one of my favorites. Lung 7 on the right, kidney 6 on the left, spleen 4 on the right, and pericardium 6 on the left. This combo really is helpful to balance reproductive hormones specifically for the female patients. So when I see female patients that come for fertility, endometriosis, painful menstruation, menopause, pregnancy issues, I always put this combo because it's using 4 points that are confluent point of the 8 extra vessels. And remember, the 8 vessels connect to essence, so they connect to the reproductive system. Now, why is it more female oriented? It's because spleen 4 is the confluent point of the Chong vessel, and the Chong vessel is the sea of blood. So it's really related to the uterus, the blood production, which during pregnancy transform into fluid and later on for milk, for breast milk. So this is really a good combo to help balance hormones when you're not really sure what your diagnosis for any female reproductive system issues. I have an entire video on the 8 extra vessels and how to use the confluent point in clinical practice. I'll have the link for you below so you can watch it if you missed it. Number 6 is going to follow number 5 for a reason. We're going to talk about menstruation cramps. We see a lot of women that suffer from dysmenorrhea due to many reasons, including endometriosis. So what do? Spleen 8, liver 6, and kidney 5. Again, spleen 8, liver 6, and kidney 5 are all she-cleft point. The she-cleft point of the yin meridian always related to issue with blood. The she-cleft point of the yang meridian always related to issue with pain. But spleen 8, kidney 5, and liver 6, which are all yin point from yin meridians, not only are used for blood issue, like menstruation issue, but also for pain during menstruation. So they are so powerful. I use this combo when women come and see me and they are in their cycle and they are in pain. I will do those 3 points. It works really well. I also show patients how to acupressure those so they can utilize them when they're at home and they're not getting treatment. I also like to use this combo prior to menstruation for preventative measure. So the week before and even the week before that. So sometimes if the patient is here specifically for dysmenorrhea, I will do these points every single week I see the patient, and they are very powerful. So next time you see a woman with cramps in your clinic, spleen 8, kidney 5, liver 6, perfect. By the way, all the graphics you're seeing today are from my most popular book, AcuPoint Made Easy. If you don't have your copy yet or the digital version, which has a lot of video links to complement it, I'll have the link for you below. You can download the sample to see if it's really what you were looking for in an illustrated guide to all the acupuncture points. Last but not least, combo number 7, the Buddha's triangle. Oh, you're gonna love the Buddha's triangle. 3 points that form a triangle. Pericardium 6, heart 7, and lung 9. As you know, heart 7 is one of the best points to calm the mind for insomnia, anxiety, anything. Pericardium 6 is also one of the best points to calm anxiety, specifically when it's affecting the digestive system, really calming the mind for depression as well. And lung 7 is a great point for grief, sadness, and depression. These 3 points together are called the Buddha's triangle because they're supposed to make the person calm, collected, zen, like a Buddha, right? It is so powerful when it comes to depression, anxiety, but also repressed emotion, which create worry, overthinking, and so much emotional trauma that the person cannot function. So anytime you're not sure of your diagnosis, but someone is struggling with their mental health, you've got to use the Buddha's triangle. There are many more acupuncture point combo that I use in clinic, but I wanted to start with those 7 because they're so powerful. Let me know in the comments below which combo is your favorite. For me, I would say It's really, really hard, but I will say the Buddha's Triangle and then the Long 7, Kidney 6, Spleen 4, and PC6 for hormonal balance are probably my favorite ones. I truly hope this benefited you. If you want more, go to my website, AcuProAcademy.com. I have tons of free resources. In the meantime, watch this video next, and no matter what, keep rocking it using TCM because after all, acupuncture rocks!